that I faced. They can beat you in a lot of different ways. Man, they can beat you in a lot of different ways. And I give a lot of respect to Coach Kearns and what the program he's built there. They physical, they can make open shots. Again, I told you a minute ago, they can beat you a lot of different ways. They're smart. And listen, we didn't do ourselves any favors. I think we had many breakdowns. But believe it or not, a lot of you guys may not believe this. I still believe in our guys. We're going to become that team that we're going to become, that we all want to be. We got some growing pains right now. Yeah, we got some growing pains. There ain't nothing to be shying away from that. But I got some fighters in my locker room. And we're going to go back to the drawing board. We're going to get prepared to play. Troy, I think that's who we have, Troy on Saturday. And we're going to try it again. Great thing about life, man, it gives you great opportunities. And it's just my hope and my prayer that the guys in my locker room, who I believe in so much, right, that they recognize the opportunity they have. And we got no quit. We got some fighters. We're going to keep punching. Thanks.
And Jonas, y'all love tonight, man. The crowd support.
Absolutely.
Stewards section field, second level. Gotta love that.
Absolutely. The crowd was phenomenal again. I do hate that we couldn't give them a win, but they are coming. I promise you guys, they are coming. And we got to stay at it, keep our head down, keep our feet moving.
I guess I'll ask the question this way. Second half defense got away, but what were you doing at the start that you felt like kept them off their game offensively?
Well, we figured a weak point that we figured is probably not a weak point, but they don't do well with pressure. Of course, they only had 6 turnovers, but we thought we wanted to speed them up, especially in that ball screen coverage. They do a really good job of getting downhill and playing in the paint, playing physical. They got a couple big guys that are really athletic and strong, that are mobile also. And so we tried to stay attached with our bigs, with their bigs as much as possible. And again, they beat you in many different type of ways. And I thought at the end of the first half, we did a good job of speeding them up, especially with our ball screen coverages. But in the second half, we had a couple of mental laps, and we didn't have some defensive coverages that was handled. And it cost us against really good teams. Your margin for error against anyone, right, Brady, is already small. But when you play the teams that are the caliber of App State, that margin for error, it goes down even further. And we're still growing in that area. And yeah, I believe in our guys. I believe in my guys.
Coach was talking about the locker room and still believing in you guys. What is the feeling in there now?
I mean, we have a group, like you said, that we love basketball, and we came here because we all want to play to win. So we're continuing to look in on ourselves, just individually, on what we need to do better. I think that's something that we'll definitely all look back on, and we're all doing a better job of that as the season continues. So we're all just focused on staying together, and all the guys in the locker room want to win, so the headspace is there. So that's just good.
I guess with the lapses, what do you think prime factor for what was going on there? Was it trying to do too much, or was it the lapses?
The defensive lapses. There's a little bit of immaturity, but I think our guys are fighting. But I want those guys to be able to think intelligent, and we give them a scouting report for a reason. And attaching yourself to the very details of that is the next piece that we have to get better at. And also, what I'm finding out, when they are on the opposite end of the court, away from our bench, we can kind of talk them through defensive possessions in the first half. Well, in the second half, when it's going to be predicated, when you got a crowd like you had tonight, it's going to be predicated upon those guys, communicating amongst each other, and that's going to have to take another step forward too. But again, we have identified some areas that need improvement, and we're going to keep showing up. We're going to keep showing up day after day after day. And I keep telling our guys, at some point in time, the tables will turn. We just got to make sure we're at the table when it does turn. Thank you, guys.